Okay, so it's Sunday afternoon. It's about 4:30, I'm going to guess. October 19, 2025. And I brought everything out here with me today. I think I'm going to stay tonight. I'm not going to pitch the tent. I'm going to set up the heater. It's been getting cold enough to where I need a heater at night, so I'm going to make a short trip out here and make sure that thing works. It's packed there in the back. I'll put it up and see if I can stay out here tonight. Brought my refrigerator. It's full of food. A lot of dried goods up there on the shelves. And yeah, I even brought my deep fryer, so I might cook up something good a little bit later on. Right now, I'm just going to sit and think about it, figure out what I've got to do. Got plenty of water, plenty of food, plenty of power, plenty of diesel fuel. There's nobody here again today. One person is parked up at the entrance, a big van. He's all set up. He got me thinking about a fella that I ran into way back when I first entered Arizona. I stayed near Tucson. There was a park there that Nelson Hill, I don't know, I can't remember the name of it. It'll come to me. But anyway, he was kind of a good guy. He was the one that told me about this place. When I saw that guy parked there at the entrance, I thought to myself, now how does he know about this place? And just a couple days ago when I was here, I noticed there is a one of those characteristic markers with a number on it, on a metal pipe sticking up near the intersection up there. And I had completely missed that all this time. That's why I thought this was not BLM land, because there was no kind of sign. But it turns out there is. There's that BLM roadway marker right at the intersection. So I had been staying out here for a long time illegally, and I didn't know it. But anyway, that fella was a good guy. He seemed friendly and intelligent and easygoing, and he wanted to show me something that was very cool. He had a old-fashioned lantern / oven kerosene burner thing, antique. He wanted to show me. He was so proud of that. And he was pulling it out of there to show it to me. He dropped it. And it was a glass device. It had a big glass enclosure and broke it. I felt so bad for the guy. I gave him $20 just to, because I thought maybe it was my fault that he broke it trying to impress me. But anyway, he said he was out here looking for property to buy. And yeah, aren't we all, But that just put me in the mind of him. Keep thinking I might run into him someday, but he was living out of in a pickup truck. He had a little bed in the back of a pickup truck is about it. And he had a little, not a camper, but just a cap or whatever they put on the back of their pickup trucks to make it enclosed. He was standing that, and he was having a good time. He was a character, though. He was one of the first people who kind of put me onto how people are, because I said something about the jet planes. There's our military bases out here a lot, Air Force bases, and I remarked something about the jet planes overhead and their contrails, their condensation trails. He said, "Oh, you mean the chemtrails?" And he looked at me and grinned. And I knew right then and there, yeah, well, okay, they're not baiting me with that old. Because, man, that's been around for 50 years. Back when I was in school, that was the thing. That and fluoride in the water. You know, we thought the Russians were at the root of all evil. So anyhow, I'm going to get set up here, and I'll get back with you in a minute.
Yeah, here goes, like I said, I'm going to start putting them on here. Here goes here. It requires some of these pieces here. Wow. It's been a long time since I put this together. Hope I can remember how to do it right. So far, so good. No ratio. Even the windows have locks on them. I have a window master lock on. No, that's wrong. Oh, it's this way. That's pretty good. It's been almost a full year since I've put this thing up, so I'm going to give it a break right now.
Now, there, we have it. Got it all set up. Turned it on even. Now it's on. Yep. Let's see if it works. Don't you think that's a hot setup, man?
Hope it works. It's working so far. It's not pumping any fuel yet. It's preparing. Blowing air through it. Getting a glow plug high. There it is. Now it's pumping. Getting air bubbles in it. It's going to take a while to clear that out, unless it's got a leak. A lot of air bubbles. A few air bubbles yet. A lot of fuel though. Fuel's coming. We might have to do it a second time. Try it a second time. Clear the air out of the system. Fuel's almost up to the top. It's up to this hose. It's up there. It's just about to get into the unit now. There it goes, I think. A little bit of fuel. A little bit of air bubbles yet even.
here comes the last big air bubble. So it stopped pumping. So it's going to recycle now, I guess. But I'll just turn this off for in the meantime. There, that's more like it. It's on now. It's way too warm for it. Yeah, you can't set it low enough to actually turn on. So once it fires up, it'll try to idle as slow as it can, because it's got a thermostat. With this model, you can set the temperature that you want, and it'll maintain that whatever temperature that is. Except this is I think it's 2,000 BTU unit. The Airstream has a 5,000 BTU unit. They make 8,000 BTU units, and I've seen people online put those big old 8,000 BTU units in small camper vans, and they complain and they can't use them right because they can't go low enough. You turn them on and they go to idle and it's too hot, so they got to keep turning it on and off. You got to it's like an air conditioner. You got to size it for the cubic footage, and this is the smallest you can get. Well, now it says heating power, 1,000 kilowatts. No, 1 kilowatt, 1,000 watts to 2,000 watts. I thought it was rating BTUs. My bad. But anyway, this one is probably still too big for this size, but it has worked in the past, especially if it gets really cold. Then you can put this thing, you can set it to whatever temperature you want, and it'll idle down to that temperature. And since it's so cold, it will be able to maintain functioning at that low temperature. I also have an intake. I've seen everybody hooks these things up. In my opinion, wrong. Here's the intake for the combustion chamber, and here's the exhaust for the combustion chamber. All the bad stuff, the fumes, stay outside. This is the intake for the heating portion of it, and here's the exhaust for the heating portion of it. This is where the hot air comes out of this thing, goes in here, circulates around, comes back out, and goes back into this. I've seen so many people blow take this thing off of here, and they're sucking in outside air, trying to heat it one time and pressurizing the interior, and it not having any place to go. So it's totally inefficient the way people run these things. This I'm going to put a thing on here so I can adjust the amount of external air that it sucks in. If I want it to suck in a little bit of fresh air, I can open this up. And if not, I just want it to circulate and be very efficient, I can close that off. Like if it's raining outside or too humid. I love these things. They work. If you set them up right. The trouble is they're from China, and the instructions are so bad, it takes years to figure these things out. And they make so many different kinds with so many different controllers that they just are a maddening thing. But when you get them tuned right, plus you got to tune the thing for elevation. There are settings. You got to adjust the fuel rate. Just like any kind of engine, you got to carburate the thing. So anyway, that's that for now. I'll let it run a little bit, and then I'll shut it off. That doesn't look too bad. Well, I got everything working, but it's dark. I've never taken a video in the dark before. I shut off the heater, had to making adjustments on it, and set up my computer inside. This is kind of the stealth mode. The chair and the table would not be out here, but the computer's set up inside, and the bed is there ready for me, and the refrigerator's up front and all that. Just checking on the Starlink satellite. That'll be inside too somewhere. Where will I put that? I don't know. We'll figure that out tomorrow. In the meantime, got things to do. That's all for now.